everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video. Now today I want to talk about something that really bothered me, something that happened to me last night. Before I start this video, I want to make a disclaimer and say that, for the people that have been following me for a long time, for the people that have been subscribed, you guys know that I am all about positivity, and if anything, my channel is centered around comedy, fashion, makeup, or everything positive. And I started this channel because I wanted to shed light on who I am and have another platform outside of the others that I already have. And I definitely started this channel with the intent on being completely positive at all times. Now, the story that I'm about to tell you guys, most of you kind of seen it unfold last night on Instagram Live. Maybe you probably saw what was going on. So I was asked by a lot of people to make a video about what happened. Now, I am going to go into as much detail as I can because I did not vlog the experience. I wasn't even in the mindset of vlogging or anything. I was just kind of in the mindset of, caring about my safety and my friend's safety, Sydney. If you don't know what happened and you're new here, then I will pretty much break it down for you guys. So, as you can see by the title, last night I planned to collaborate with Poudii. Now, Poudii is a YouTuber that I didn't know much of until I saw him, like in videos with McQueen and DDG. But I checked out his content and I was impressed. I liked his content, and I saw that he was from ATL, but I saw that he was in town, So I reached out to him in hopes of collaborating, and he responded to me at about 8 p.m. This was through Instagram DM. He responded to me at about 8 p.m. and he responded saying, okay, what would you like to do? So eventually we exchanged numbers, and he texted me. Now, by the time he texted me, it was around 9 p.m. Hey, this is Poudii, what are you trying to shoot? Yada, yada, yada. Fast forward to, we called each other, and we were just talking about what we would like to shoot. Now, up front, I planned on shooting Saturday. Like I just threw out a day. So I asked him, oh, how's Saturday for you? And he told me that Saturday he will be leaving town, going back to ATL. So then we were going to plan to do it today, which is Friday. But then he asked me, hey, how about you just pull up tonight, which I wasn't doing anything. And I'm like, okay, cool, let's do it, let's work. I was kind of waiting around for a confirmation before I, started to get ready, because let me tell you, it takes me a good 45 minutes to get ready, as any woman, could testify. With that being said, he finally kind of gave me the confirmation around 10:30, 11. So once he gave me the confirmation, it was an okay. We had a phone call, and I said to him that I'm not doing a dirty truth or dare. You'll never see a dirty truth or dare on my channel, or me doing a dirty truth or dare on anyone else's channel. I don't really have any interest in doing stuff like that. So he was like, for about 20 minutes trying to convince me why I should do the dirty truth or dare and why it would be great for me and him. At the end of the phone call, we both agreed that I'm not doing the dirty truth or dare. And he was like, okay, well, I kind of need something to clickbait. So what about a never have I ever challenge? And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Because as you guys see, I have a never have I ever video up with my friend Jessica anyway. So, as long as I'm not doing anything on the video, I don't have any problem doing a never have I ever, because you don't technically have to do anything. You're just answering questions. With that being said, we agreed on the never have I ever. And I went to go scoop up my friend Sydney, which you guys know Sydney. She's been in a couple of my videos. After I scooped Sydney up, we were kind of doing our last finishing touches. While we were doing those finishing touches, he said, how far are you? I live about 30 minutes away from Hollywood, which is where we were gonna meet, which is at DDG's place. So I live about 30 minutes away, so I knew that I would be leaving soon. And I went ahead and told him, all right, I'll be there in probably 30 minutes. So then he was like, 30 minutes. And I'm like, yeah, 30 minutes. He just was like, I thought you was gonna say like you down the street. I didn't know it was gonna take this long. And I'm like, look, I'm a woman, and you know, brought this up on me and said tonight. So yes, I had to get ready. I was in my PJs, for goodness sake. So yes, I had to get ready, and I don't live around the corner, so it will take me about 30 minutes. Now it just seems like from me saying I'm not doing the dirty truth or dare to then me saying I'm 30 minutes away, it was just getting, maybe he was getting more and more turned off. I'm not really sure. I don't know, to be completely honest. Eventually I got in my Uber, and that's when I told him that I'm on my way. I was about 10 minutes away when he texted me, yo, let's just do this tomorrow. And I'm like, I'm already 10 minutes away, okay? You can't just uninvite me. I'm 10 minutes away, and I'm in an Uber, and I scooped my friend up, and I got ready for 45 minutes. This is just, you can't just do this. So he was just saying, you know, this is not my house, and the time keeps getting pushed back, and, you know, this and this and that. And I said, so you're telling me like to like turn around or what? And he was like, how about I get you an Uber back? And I'm just like, are you serious? You can't wait 10 minutes? Like, is there a time crunch? Are you tired or what's going on? So he was like, I'll get you an Uber back. And I was just like, I mean, hey, I can't intrude in the house. So I'm just like, okay, well, I'll let you know when I get there. I guess when I get there, you can send me an Uber back, you know, because at this point, I wasn't going to tell my Uber driver to turn around. I was going to finish the ride, because it's like, look, I'm already on my way. So when I get there, you can send me an Uber back. So when I got there, I text him I'm here. Then I text him again, are you still sending an Uber? So I don't know, like 10 minutes passed, starting to call him, FaceTime him, you know, no answer. So although this whole time I wasn't even talking to DDG, and it was me and Poudii that was collabing, I knew that it was DDG's place. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna call DDG. So when I called DDG, he answered and he said, who is this? Now, we exchanged numbers. You know who this is. Come on. All right. I'm outside. I'm on Hollywood Boulevard. Give me a break. Let me in. He said, who is this? I said, this is Desiree. Where is Poudii? Because he said that he would Uber me back. He said, oh, Poudii left, like he was mad or something. And I said, okay, well, can I at least come up while I'm getting my ride situated? Because, you know, it's kind of sketchy out here, you know, where I am. It's 1 a.m. at this point. He's like, well, actually, nah, because we about to leave. So I said, okay. At this point, I'm mad, but I'm more mad that I brought my friend Sydney along to experience this with me, because Sydney is a sweetheart. Sydney is a new YouTuber, and quite frankly, we were both excited to do this collaboration. So with that being said, I am more mad about Sydney having to be there for that, you know, experience, if anything. I started to FaceTime Kelly because, you know, they all live in the same, you know, right around each other. So I know Kelly's been in San Diego, so I was just FaceTiming her to see if she's in town, you know, and maybe I could just stop by her house real quick. At this point, I'm just feeling kind of unsafe on Hollywood Boulevard. You know, I just wanted to be in a place where I could just sit down, get my ride, get the Uber, and not have to wait outside for an Uber, you know, at 1 a.m. on Hollywood Boulevard, being a young lady. And for sure, something could have happened to me, for sure. And thank God that nothing happened. And, you know, in a way, thank God that Sydney was with me. You know, it's like unfortunate that she had to go through that with me, but then it's fortunate for me that I had a buddy to be there with me as far as safety goes. Kelly was, you know, still in San Diego. I kind of briefed her on the story over FaceTime, but, you know, like I said, I'm on Hollywood Boulevard at 1 a.m. and it's kind of sketchy. I'm still looking around, so I can't really be on FaceTime right now. But I briefed her and she was like, oh my God, I can't believe this, you know. We got off the phone, and I guess I was like right around Mystic's place as well, so I called him just to see if he would let me in. He didn't answer, but then, you know, later I found out that he was actually busy. So, you know, I love Mystic. Mystic has always been nice to me. I want to just say that disclaimer as well. Kelly and Mystic have always treated me with respect, and I love their content, and they're two YouTubers that I really truly love. You know, going back to the situation I was in, I was kind of in a situation where, of course, I can afford to get my own Uber back. That's not the problem. But it's kind of the principle of just 5 minutes before I got here, you told me you'd get me an Uber. You know I'm a young lady. You know I'm with a girlfriend. You know that I'm standing in front of DDG's place. I'm right outside. You can't get me an Uber. You just told me you get me an Uber, you know? So it's kind of the principle of knowing that somebody just played me, you know, basically. I noticed that McQueen is on live. I didn't know if McQueen was with them because I wasn't communicating with McQueen this night, you know. Then when I opened his live, there they go. DDG, Nix, Poudii, McQueen, they all wilding out on live and having a great time. At this point, I honestly feel like through McQueen is the only way that I can contact Poudii or DDG at this point. So I start to type on live, and I know that a lot of you guys saw this part. I said, I'm outside. I'm stranded outside. Can you have them let me in? This is, you know, what I'm typing in McQueen's comments on his live stream. Now McQueen makes an announcement to DDG. Hey, Desiree says she outside. McQueen didn't know anything about me even coming. Because I didn't know he was even there. McQueen didn't know I was coming. So McQueen is totally oblivious to this situation. I was typing, and McQueen was relaying the messages. And as he would relay the messages to DDG, he would put the camera on DDG, and DDG still wilding out, and DDG laughing. And then McQueen said, hey, Desiree outside. And then DDG says, I don't give a beat. That alone was enough for me to see, to know that ain't nobody getting me an Uber back. I got played. Did they ever plan on letting me in? Was it the dirty truth or dare that I wasn't willing to do? Was it that this whole thing is a joke? Are they gonna come around the corner and laugh and say it's a prank? I mean, I'm thinking so many things, and I'm hoping it's a prank at this point. And I'm like, this is getting so bad that I'm hoping it's a prank. And Sydney's like, just so confused. I mean, just as confused as I am, but even more confused because she knows nothing about these guys. After I saw that, I just knew, all right, I see what this is. It's a joke, you know. You guys probably never planned on let me in. I came here, I wasted my time, I wasted my $1 because I Ubered there. I don't drive. Everyone knows I don't drive. I just wasted a lot to sacrifice and to pull up to DDG's place. I don't live around the corner, but you know, to be completely honest with you, I liked Poudii's content, I liked DDG's content, and I was excited for the collaboration. And also, I know that you guys have been waiting for a collaboration from me and DDG even. So I was gonna use this as a moment to finally formally meet and make the connection, and possibly, you know, in the future collab and give you guys what you guys want to see. Now, under no circumstance is DDG gonna make or break my career, you know, because as you guys know, and as I talked about in the Q&A, and if you have been following me for a long time, you know that I'm an actress, you know that I'm a producer, I'm a writer, I'm a musician, you know. So I mean, not to toot my own horn, but I know that I'm a woman that's worthy of respect because I am talented. I respect everyone else. I'm nice. I don't think that anyone that knows me or that has worked with me can say that I've been disrespectful, you know. First impressions are important to me. Shaking someone's hand and being nice, that's important to me, you know. So I just can't understand or wrap my head around why they would do this to me. And when I say they, I'm going to just say DDG and Poudii, because McQueen knew nothing about this. I saw that Nix was there, and I'm pretty sure he knew nothing about it. I'll give Nix the benefit of the doubt, but I know for sure that McQueen didn't know anything about it. And I know that he was probably concerned because he was relaying the messages, and he was looking a little weird on live because he was like, she outside, what should I do, you know? And quite frankly, it's not McQueen's place to let me in. if DDG don't want me to come in. I totally understand McQueen's stance on everything, and McQueen has been nothing but nice to me. And when I met McQueen, I had good vibes off rip from him, and I would love to continue my friendship and future collaborations with McQueen. With that being said, I finally caught my Uber. I went live around the time that I caught my Uber, and I know a lot of you guys saw that live stream as well. Hey guys, so I've been outside for 25 minutes outside of DDG's place, and he never answered the phone. So now I'm just Ubering home, I guess. And I feel really terrible because, you know, for someone to invite you and then leave you stranded. But, alright, I'm about to go home because they invited me and they never opened the door. So I was just kind of briefing you guys on what happened, and I was really confused. I was really taken back, and I still had a tiny bit of hope that maybe it's a prank. Maybe they're gonna come out here and say, oh, nah, you good, it's a prank, come in. But that never happened. So I got in my Uber, and you know, last night I was very hurt. I was hurt because of the effort that I had put in to pull up at 12 a.m. I was hurt because of the effort that my friend Sydney, you know, made to even get ready, and just her effort of just, you know, us both being excited for this collaboration. And I was just so confused, and I was trying to think, like, why would someone put me in this situation? What is the joke? Is it a vlog? Is it a prank? Or is it a video? Like, I'm trying to just wrap my head around it, and if anything, try to justify it in a way if I could, but there's nothing that I could possibly think that would make them want to do that to someone. Because, you know, anytime something happens to me, or I have a difference with someone, I try to put myself in their shoes to try to understand both sides. And even if I put myself in DDG's shoes or Poudii's shoes, I would never invite someone and leave them outside. One of my biggest things that I care about is safety, and a woman's safety, if anything. So to leave a woman on Hollywood Boulevard that late at night, where it's sketchy, there's men walking around, there's sketchy people walking around. It is what it is. Everyone knows how Hollywood Boulevard is at that late. I would never do that to someone, no matter what. Because if something had happened to me, if I did get snatched up, if I did get kidnapped, I mean, there's so many possibilities at night on Hollywood Boulevard. That would be a liability, and that would be heavy on their heart, hopefully, if they have a heart, you know? So there's so many possibilities of what could have happened to me that I would think that they would at least let me in to call an Uber, or let me in to just kind of get myself situated, because it was a situation. So everything is running through my head, and I'm just thinking, I'm this new YouTuber that I'm friends with Kelly, I'm friends with Mystic, made friends with McQueen. I know a lot of people, I know a lot of influencers. I'm an influencer myself. Before joining YouTube, I have an Instagram platform. I have a Facebook platform. You know, being an influencer, the idea of being an influencer is not new to me. I know people, I've met people. I'm an actress before anything else, and I've been in a movie, I've been on TV, I've been in a national commercial. You know, I have been in situations where I don't need DDG or Poudii for validation or to make my career. That's not what I needed. But at the end of the day, I was hurt because of the principle of the fact that someone would do that to me. I wanted to regroup, and definitely I know you guys were concerned, and I know you guys wanted to know what was going on with me. So this is why I'm making this video. I'm honestly strictly making this video just to keep you guys posted, let you guys know that I'm home safe and alive. I don't know if they will respond. I don't care if they will respond. I don't know what they could respond. The only thing that they could do or say, since they do have the bigger YouTube platform and they do have more fans, they could possibly say, she lying. If you want to say I'm lying, you could say I'm lying, I guess. But I just feel like when you do something like this to someone, that gotta be on your heart. It has to. I mean, anyone with common courtesy or a heart should feel bad about this situation. And I don't know if he woke up today thinking about it. I don't know if he'll never think about it again. But I know that after this video, I'll never talk about it again. I don't know if they'll respond. I don't know if they will say I'm lying. I don't know if they will apologize. I don't know if they'll tell their fans to go on my page and slander me. But what I do know is that I'm a woman, a young lady. I'm 19 years old. I'm a young lady that lives in Los Angeles. And I've been tried. I've been tried by guys. But it's never been this bad. I'm just taken back still. I'm still confused. But I do know that, you know, they're young guys that probably thought it was funny or something. I mean, that's the only thing I could justify. And like I said, I want to exclude McQueen out of this whole situation. So when I say they, I'm talking about DDG, Poudii. I'll just leave it to them two. Because you know what? Like I said, I'll give Nix the benefit of the doubt, although I know that he was there. McQueen was oblivious. He didn't know what was going on. And if it was up to McQueen, he would have let me in, for sure. McQueen's a sweetheart. When I met Nix was a sweetheart. So, never really formally met DDG or Poudii. And although I didn't want to do the Dirty Truth or Dare, I thought we had agreed on something else. I thought that it was all squared away and that we had it figured out. I didn't think that they would do this to me. I'm just as confused as you guys are, if anything. And I don't know if you want to like or dislike this video. I'm gonna say my outro that I always say. Let's smash that like button. Let's give this some likes. Make sure you subscribe if you aren't already. I will have great content on my channel no matter what. And my content will be positive. If anything, it'll be comedy, it'll be fashion, it'll be makeup, it'll be pranks, it'll be singing, music. I'll let you guys into what I do and what my personal life is like and what my career is like. So, I'm still confused, but I will be collaborating with influencers and YouTubers that are positive. I will continue with the great content. So I wanted to let you guys know what was going on last night because I know that you guys were kind of waiting for a DDG collaboration, I'm pretty sure. And I wanted to give that to you guys, but I'm letting you guys know that until I receive an apology, which I'm thinking I'm probably not going to receive an apology, I will not be collaborating with DDG or Poudii. I would like to continue my collaborations with McQueen, Mystic, Kelly, everyone else. But just singling out DDG and Poudii, I will not be collaborating until I get an apology. Thank you all for your concern about my safety, and I am home and I'm safe. I would also like to give a public apology to my friend Sydney, although I apologize to her in person. I would like to say this on the video, that I apologize for putting her in that situation. I had no idea something like that was going to happen to us, and I just apologized that I even had her mixed up in that. Sydney is a new YouTuber. She's a sweetheart. Go support her because her content is amazing too. You know, this is about positivity. She's a musician. She has her own stuff going on. She has a lot going for herself. She's beautiful. And I am sorry that I put her in that situation. Truly. That is the end of the story. I don't know what to take out of that story, and I don't know if there will be a response, and if anything, all he gonna do is react to it or drop a diss track and whatever. But I knew up front that as a YouTuber, I'm not gonna be that kind of YouTuber. Ain't no diss track coming out of me for YouTube. I'm a real musician, and I'm a real singer, and I'm working on my album. So I'm not about to do no YouTube beef. It's just not happening. I don't know if they're gonna respond. I don't know what they could say. I don't know if they feel bad. I don't know. I'm totally left in the dark in this situation. It's kind of like a story that I'm telling because it happened to me, but I don't even know what to make of it, to be completely honest. Like I said, I will be coming with better, more content. I'll make you guys laugh. I'll let you guys get to know me. I will, I'll do what I have to do to make sure that I have a YouTube channel that's entertaining, for sure. I don't know if I'll ever get an apology from DDG or Poudii, and quite frankly, they both owe me one. I'm not gonna hold my breath because I would assume that they wouldn't give me an apology. I just wanted to let you guys know what happened to me, and that I am all for girl power, for safety. I am anti-negativity, and you guys should know this about me just from my content. And I'll laugh, I'll joke, but this is far from a joke. This is real. This is something that happened to me, and it's an unfortunate situation. But make sure you smash that like button. Thanks for watching.